Hi, my name's Rana and I'm a Canine Behaviour and Training Advisor here at Battersea, and today I'm going to show you how to teach your dog a leave. This can be useful when you need to ask your dog not to pick up something that they're not supposed to have. You'll need two different types of food rewards for this training, something that your dog really loves like chicken or sausage, and something not so tasty too. Dried dog biscuit is perfect. You'll need to mark the good behaviour with a yes or a clicker before you follow through with the reward. Make sure you watch our advice on using a clicker first before using one in your training. Place a few pieces of the less tasty food on the floor where your dog can see it, but don't let them take it. In your other hand, have the tastier food behind your back. Stop your dog from taking the biscuit on the floor by placing your hand over it. They're probably going to try and nudge your hand out of the way, so make sure you hold on. As soon as they stop trying to get the food and move their nose away, mark them with a yes and reward them with the tastier food. Repeat this and make sure to pick up the biscuit off the floor each time before covering with your hand. Keep practicing this until your dog understands that they only get the food reward once they move away from your hand. Eventually, they will stop trying to get the food that you place on the floor. Once they do this, you are then ready to move on. Repeat the action, but this time wait until your dog looks up at you and gives you eye contact. You may need to encourage this the first few times by saying their name, but some will do this naturally. When they look up at you, mark with a yes and follow with a reward. Next, you're going to slightly move your hand away from the food when you place it on the floor. But keep it close by just in case your dog tries to take the food. If they do manage to grab it, don't worry, just start the step again. As before, when your dog looks up at you, mark them with a yes and reward them with the tastier food. Keep practicing this, gradually moving your hand further away, but stay at the ready. You don't want to give your dog the opportunity to get the food on the floor. Once your dog has the hang of this, they should start to look up at you as soon as you put the food down on the floor. You can now introduce your cue word. Say leave just as you put the food down. Remember to always keep this positive. If you shout leave, your dog may just get worried. Once your dog is consistently successful, you can then start to practice placing tastier food on the floor. You may have to go back to the earlier steps at this stage, as this is going to make it much harder for your dog. Remember, try to never let them get what's on the floor. You can then try to walk your dog past a tasty distraction whilst they're on the lead. Say leave when they look at the food and wait for them to respond. You can then reward them when they look up at you. Keep practicing your leave when out on walks, with different distractions and in different locations. You can keep making things more challenging for your dog, like dropping food from a height, moving it closer to them, or even putting it on their paws. Remember to have fun and always reward your dog with the tastier treat for leaving something. That's how to teach your dog a leave. If you would like to learn more about how to train your dog the Battersea way, then hit the subscribe button below.